Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is your very first time watching. I'm Jude, I do Eurovision reaction videos, and today I'm very excited to be back. It's been a little while. I've been very busy recently with university work, but today I'm just doing a fun video, a fun one where we can just sit back, relax and make a tier list of Eurovision 2023 songs. So I do this video a lot. I love tier list videos. I don't know what it is about them. They just really make me happy. They're exciting. They're really easy to do, and also you can do them too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link down in the description so that you can do this tier list along with me. You can send me them on Instagram so I can see what your tier list look like, or let me know in the comments down below. But I think we should just get started on this tier list. So you can see I've got my big mouse here. I think the contestants are just about in alphabetical order. So yeah, that means we're going to be starting with Albania. And Duje, how do we feel about Duje? Now, it's never really been one of my favourite songs this year. It's grown a bit on me, but honestly, that's kind of where it's sitting in C tier for me. It's not one of my favourites at all. Just, yeah, not this year, I'm afraid. Okay, with that harsh start out of the way, we move on to Armenia. Armenia, I was thinking about Brunette too much there, with Future Lover. Instantly, A for Armenia, A for A tier. I really enjoy Future Lover. I think it's a great song. It is one of my favourites, but I have a load of favourites this year, so Armenia is certainly up there. I decided to feel good, do good, look good. Like it's such a hook. I love it. Australia, now this song I used to like a lot more, and then it went down a little bit, and then it went up and it went down. I think we'll put Australia at B tier, and knowing me, that's high. That's high for Australia, because that is not my kind of music. Like, absolutely not. I'm not a fan of that kind of rock / metal, but it works. And yeah, Australia really brings something that I can even enjoy slightly more than I thought I ever would. So then we move on to, who the hell is Edgar? That is the question. Straight into S tier. Because, yeah, Teya and Salena are incredible, and I love them. I love their song. I will be screaming at the top of my lungs, "Oh, my body, there's a ghost in my body," just because it's such an iconic song. Like, of course, it's incredible. Absolutely love it. Azerbaijan. We move on. I'm just not a fan. I never was able to get into that song. You know what, the twins are great, but yeah, I never clicked for me. I never did. Belgium, I know that song is going to be incredible on stage. If the world got you going crazy. I just don't like it. It's just not my kind of music. Like, I don't know. I just enjoy the song as much as I really could. For that reason, I feel like I have to give Gustaph a C. Yeah, you know what? Straight into C tier, I think. It's accurate. Then Croatia, I mean, I think you've all seen the reaction to Croatia. It's definitely something. C for Croatia, C for C tier. I get the message behind the song. I'm just not a fan of the song in general. I wouldn't listen to it. And you know what, it'll probably qualify, but I won't be excited for that. Yeah, it's just not my thing. Then moving on to Cyprus. Now, you can't break a broken heart, but I would struggle to put Cyprus any more than B, but do I even go that far? That is the question. Yeah, you know what? You can break a broken heart, and be put in B tier, which I think is fair for Cyprus, honestly. Then we move on to the Czech Republic. Instant S tier. Instant S tier. I mean, that song is insane. It's incredible. I absolutely love it. I will also be singing Sestra krasiva, oj ty silna chorodia, odejna korona twoja at the top of my lungs at every opportunity that I can get. So yeah, straight in to S tier. Breaking my heart, Reiley for Denmark. Again, hovering around that BC kind of area, and I'm not entirely sure where it best suits. I don't mind the song. I'm just not convinced by any of his live performances. So, C. Maybe really because of the live performances, not actually because of the song, I don't mind the song. I can listen to the song at least a little bit. Okay, then we move on to Alika from Estonia. I did not mean to scroll like that. Alika is A for Alika, A for A tier. Bridges, she has such a strong vocal. I absolutely love the song, love Alika, and wish her all the best. A tier it is. Cha Cha Cha, A tier. I would go S tier, but I don't want to put all the songs in S tier. Cha 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 is very much verging at the top of top of A tier for me. I love Käärijä. I think he's incredible. The song is iconic. I can't wait to see how they bring that to the stage in Liverpool. But I think A tier is where it's gonna have to go for now. Évidemment, I'm gonna have to be controversial. It will go B. I know that there are some people who are massive fans of this song. That's okay, but I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan of Évidemment. It's just not my kind of thing at all. And for that reason, B. Echo, S tier. Again, that's going to be controversial, but I absolutely adore Iru. I love the song Echo. When you think of it as a poem instead of a song, instead of just random lyrics, then it makes so much more sense. I mean, I love Iru, so it's a win for me. Get it? That was an echo? No, that was really bad. Anyway, we move on to Germany. Unfortunately, Deutschland, D for Deutschland, D for D tier. I cannot get behind that song. There's nothing about it that I enjoy. There is nothing in that song that I enjoy. And it's just not my taste. If you like Blood and Glitter, then that is perfectly okay. You're entitled to like that. That is your opinion, and your opinion is so valid. My opinion, though, is also valid, and I don't like the song at all. D. Yeah, we move on to Greece, what they say. And I'll be honest, I can't really remember what he does say, because the song just never clicked with me at all. C tier. I wish there was a joke to be made there, but it really wasn't. It's just, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of what they say. It's just not a kind of song that I listen to. For that reason, C. Diljá for Iceland, however, with power, A. I would love to see her qualify. I really hope she does qualify because I think she deserves it. Power is just one of those songs that I will be singing at the top of my lungs. You've got no power over me. It is a tune. I also love the Icelandic version. If you sang a verse in Icelandic on the Eurovision stage, I would absolutely flip up. I'd be like, yes, this is insane. But I love Diljá. And she gets an A. Ireland. I wish I didn't have to even comment on this. I'm just disappointed. Coming from Ireland, it's just not what I would have wanted to send. And we move on to Israel. B for Unicorn. It's gonna be phenomenal. But was it really? Yes, it was good, but it wasn't A tier worthy, I don't think. I had high expectations with Noah Carell. I absolutely love some of her other songs. This one just didn't fully live up to it, maybe because there wasn't enough Hebrew in it for me. That's probably the reason. Okay, now we have Duavite. 2 Lives. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the song, however, I love the live version a lot more than the studio recording. And because I love the live version, I'm going to put Marco in B tier, because that live is so good, and I know that the live is going to be incredible in Eurovision, and I can't wait to see it. And so for that reason it's a B and not any lower. If it was just off my Spotify listens, then it would be lower, but yeah, his live performance is so good, that is undeniable. Then we move on to Latvia. I think Aya has had one of the biggest changes in my ranking. I'm going to put Sunlights in B tier as well. That song is so well crafted, it's so special, it's something completely different, and I absolutely love that for them. And the song really has grown on me. From me not liking it at all to start off with, to actually kind of enjoying it now. You know what? That is a big win for Latvia, in my opinion. Then we go to Stay, Monica from Lithuania. Stay, when the final, sound is A. We're putting it in A tier. That was really bad, but I absolutely love Stay. It's beautiful. It's powerful. Her vocals are incredible. She's making her comeback to Eurovision. I hope she does well. I really hope she does well because I absolutely love that song. Then we have Do You Wanna Dance with the Buskers, instant A tier. That is one of my songs. I absolutely love it. I really enjoy that song, and I know a lot of people don't. I know that's kind of a controversial opinion to put it so high, but I would love them to qualify. I'd love to see them in the final. And yeah, the Busker, it's the Busker. They're great. I love them, and I can't wait to see them on stage in Eurovision, see how they translate that to the Liverpool stage, with their kind of different sets. I think that's really clever. I think that's great. So, A tier for me. Moldova, Soarele și Luna. A tier is kind of getting full, as is B tier. I think I'll start putting them on this end now, just so you can see them. But Moldova gets A tier too. I'm putting loads in A and B tier today, but honestly deserved. Soarele și Luna. It is a banger. It's a banger, and you know, Pasha's experienced. Pasha is an experienced performer, especially at Eurovision, so I know he's going to do well. It's Moldova, he's going to bring out some insane staging. I can't wait to see. Then we have Burning Daylight. Oh, we've got a second level for A tier. Burning Daylight is an A tier song. I really enjoyed it. Now, I did hear their live, but when we consider studios and, you know, budgets of performance and all that kind of thing, it's hard to really criticize them. And I've also heard them singing really well. Even if it's not the entire song. I'm putting them in A because I love them. I'll be interested to hear how they sound at London Eurovision Party and Amsterdam Eurovision Party, or I can't remember what it's called, but the Amsterdam pre-party, to see if they sound any better. I really hope they do, because I absolutely love the song Burning Daylight. It is one of my favourites this year. We have our Queen of the Kings, again going in A tier, Alessandra from Norway. Another icon. I absolutely love her. I love her song. It's an A tier song. It is just an A tier song, and yeah, deserves to do well. Sola. What was the need for a dance break? And if you don't know what that means, the revamped version, the version that's on the Eurovision like official CD. I was listening to the soundtracks because I love the karaoke, and there was a dance break that sounds almost identical to Chanel. Yeah. I really don't like that song. It is the most basic song this year, I think. Unfortunately, it's just not my favorite. It's not my thing either. I Curaçao. I'm gonna have to go high B tier for I Curaçao. I'm not a fan of the studio version really, but I absolutely love the live performance. I think Mimi Cat really brings the live performance together when it's live. The studio version is just not something I would listen to anyway, so for that reason it's a high B. It's so verging on A, but I need to fill out B tier a bit more because A is already very full. Duje also got a revamp, and the revamp was not great. The revamp was just not great for Duje, and for that reason it's getting a D for day in Duje. Off and on. I'm sorry, Romania, it really just didn't improve whatsoever with the revamp. I don't think it even needed a revamp, and the revamp just made it worse. San Marino, again, it's not one of my things. I'm putting in D because I'm just not a fan of the song. The band are great, and they're an established band. They're going to do really well together. It's just not my kind of thing. I'm not a fan of that kind of music, and for that reason they get a D tier. Straight into S tier though is Serbia. S for Serbia. Goes in straight into S tier. You know, look black. Samo mi se spava. It had to be an S tier. S for Serbia. S for Samo mi se spava. Straight into S tier. Incredible song. Incredible tunes. Hello. Samo mi se spava. You know, I love it. It's incredible. It is one of my favorites this year. S tier. Slovenia. Ooh, this is hard. Joker Out are such a great band. They've really become kind of the meme band of the year. I'm struggling to think to whether to put them in A or B because I've got so many artists in A and so many songs in A. Am I filling it out too much? Yes, I am. They are going into B tier. I do love them. I think B tier just fits them a bit better than A tier, just with my favorite artists. I love Carpe Diem. It's not the sort of song that I would usually enjoy, but this year for some reason I really have enjoyed it, so I think that's a positive. I think that's a positive in itself for me in music, never mind Duke or Out, and their song being something that I do enjoy. But I think B tier is best for Carpe Diem, at least in my opinion. Obviously yours will be different, so that's why I want you to send me yours. Then we have Blanca Paloma, who for Spain, I think, ooh, again, it's an A or B toss up. I think I'm going to put Spain in high B or low A. Realistically, there's no boundary between them at this point. They kind of blur into one another. But Blanca Paloma, B for Blanca. There's no E tier, so I can't put her in yeah tier. But I love the song. Again, like Mimi Cat, it's not something I listen to as much as a studio version, but live, it is impeccable. It is insane. The live performance is what does it for Spain this year. And so I'm excited to see what that live performance looks like in Liverpool and see how they kind of transfer that from the Benidorm stage to the Liverpool stage. Then we have Miss Lorraine. I mean, S tier. I feel like I can't put many more songs in S tier, but I'm going to put Lorraine in S tier. Obviously, she's won Eurovision before, she's so experienced, but Tattoo isn't my favourite this year. It's in my top 10, but not high in my top 10, and that's okay. I love Lorraine, I love Tattoo, it's a great song. Don't just hate on it because you don't want someone to win again. There's a high chance she'll win and I won't be mad about that, because the song is good, and if she does good staging, then I think she deserves it again. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? It's Lorraine. I love her and I love Tattoo, but just not my number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and that's okay. Then we go to Switzerland again, instant A, or instant S, not even it's S for Switzerland, S for S tier. I love Watergun. It's one of my kind of guilty pleasures this year. Yeah, there's just something about it that really is my kind of music. I feel like I could sing it as well. Not as well as Remo in any shape or form, but I could definitely give it a good go. And I really enjoy it. And it's just one of my favorites this year again. Then we move on to Ukraine. I'm giving a B tier. You know what? After winning last year, they're not going to win with this. There's definitely no way they're going to win with this. But it's a good song, and I love the revamp, and I love the involvement of some Ukrainian in the song. You know, Heart of Steel, it's good. It could have been better, and there were better options in the national selection. But I actually really enjoy Torchy's song. Really enjoyed Torchy's song, and yeah, it's really good. It's good enough to be in B tier. And finally, the UK, Mae Muller, I Wrote a Song. We're going into A tier immediately. I just scrolled way down. A tier immediately for Mae Muller. I love her. I love her song. Instead, she wrote a song and she sent it into Eurovision, and I love her. I'm so glad that this is the song that's representing us from the UK. That makes me really happy because it's a good song, it's a good quality song, and I think we should do reasonably well. We're not going to come second, we're not going to win, but you know what? Mae Muller is going to get some attention, and that is going to be good for her career and good for the UK in Eurovision, their career. And so I have now ranked the entire Eurovision 2023 on a scoreboard. I would love to see your ranking. Now can I move myself so you can see it a bit more clearly? Yes, I can. There we go. There is my scoreboard. I would love to see yours again. See what yours looks like. I will put the link in the description so that you can see and do it yourself. But that is mine, and that is also all the time that we have for today's video. If you did like this video, then do not forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, do all that great stuff, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.